Welcome back to the Chammy. I'm back. 80% cotton, 20% dog hair. The only Chammy on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading, brought to you by the wonderful Madame Pamita and the Parlor of Wonders, from my haunted house in a creepy graveyard where people just jump out at you and say, get over it. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Oh, plus I got really, really, really cute dogs. I don't know if they're going to come and hang out with us tonight, as I'll only be here for a short time. And they ate dinner and went to couch, which is usually where they sleep. I'm also going to do the signs that I promised I would start doing for you guys on Mondays. And you can also skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds this Chammy when I am not live. I'm just going to put some things in chat for anyone who might come by and need to be in the now. It's only $1 per minute each reading or grief counseling session. I can help you with love, career, money, protection, soulmate, Jesus, I'm thirsty, and twin flame. But I promise you, it might not be the twin flame reading that you want. I see a lot of people getting in that twin flame relationship line instead of that twin flame spiritual journey and awakening glow up kind of line. So also, soulmates, you can have many different types of soulmates. If it seems a little bit more difficult with a soulmate that you are having romantic feelings for, well, yeah. So everything you need to know is in the description. No health questions, no pregnancy exam pass questions, no pre-K to 12K university, no interview success questions. I also don't do pregnancy questions. Please no end of time questions, and do not ask me when. Why do I not do the when questions? Because I want you to be expecting what it is that you want to manifest. What it is that you are expecting in life is what you will embody and what you will experience. It's just science, okay? Also, don't ask me any cheating questions. I do not do cheating questions. That is all that's against my ethics. If you think somebody's cheating on you, you should just ask. You should just ask. You should never go to a tarot card reader to ask if somebody's cheating on you. That could ruin your life. Also, let's see. I only got a few rules: no subs, no like, no reads. So please, if you get a reading or you come to hang out, please like the live. It's only $1 per minute. You can get the 11/11 love reading tonight. While it's not a general reading, which is $30, which is the international standard. You'll get 30 minutes plus 30 cards. It just really depends on what you want. Everything's there. The $6 taco box with 3 questions plus the extra sauce, which is a channeled love message from a loved one, past, present, or future. Even a pet, if you have a pet that's living or passed on as well. I will take super chat, super thank you, super sticker for tarot card readings. Now, every donation that you make to the Chammy goes to help support the channel, as well as goes to help my friend and loved one, Michael Travis Leak. We've been friends for years. And he is currently a prisoner of war in Moscow, Russia. But yeah, everything you need to know is in the description. It's only $1 per minute. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I will accept super chats now for tarot card readings to help Travis with his plight. Just going to put some things in the Chammy. No refunds, no e-checks, no solicitation. Please don't make it weirder than it already is. No sub, no like, no read. Excuse me. No posers, no jobbers, no front and no fear. What does that mean? That means please don't come in the chat as Agent Smith from The Matrix. While that's cool and everything, I'd really like you to just show up as yourself. Okay. Let's see what else. Be groovy or leave man is really the only main rule here of thumb. If you ain't feeling good, just come back when you do. Yeah, everything you need to know is in the description. I'm going to go ahead and put some things in the chat, and then I'll get on with the all signs reading that I promised y'all I would do every Monday, so that we can, just kind of give you a little bit of insight on what you need to know about what's coming towards you this week. I'm gonna put some music on too, because it can get kind of boring sitting here alone with no music on. I do have memberships available now, so if you'd like to get a membership, become a stormtrooper. How ridiculous. And support my music, I'd be so grateful if you come by and become a member. I'll be doing some behind the scenes stuff with my music and sharing mostly music stuff. It's taken me so long to like get the membership thing going. I know that I should have probably worked on that about a year ago, but it just was too boring for me to even think about. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, sweetheart, I will read that definitely when I get a little bit more time to myself tonight, okay? Love you, Tanya. I hope you're feeling well, sweetheart. Give the kitty a kiss for me. Hey, Twig, I'm live if you want to come by and hang out. I am doing memberships on my channel now. The membership side of things is going to be like more music stuff. If you're interested, I just thought I would share this. I don't understand why every time I send you a link, though, it's like saying video unavailable from YouTube. It's really weird. I think it's so strange how when I send everybody a link on Facebook, it just says video unavailable. But I'm on the live if you want to come hang out. Okay, well, let's see what the all signs say for today as a collective message. I think today I'll use the Love Tarot cards. We'll start with Aries, since Aries is the first astrological sign of the whole zodiac. Spirit, what does Aries need to know this week about what's coming towards them? Got the Hanged Man. You know that there's some sacrifices that you have to take in order to make some power moves in your life. You might be feeling a little bit like your hands are tied. But the card on the bottom of the deck is the Emperor, letting you know, just put some of those things in order, make a list, check it twice, and let go of some of those limiting beliefs you're having in this Hanged Man. Have patience with yourself, Aries. There's no such thing as try, only do. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know about what's coming towards them this week? Spirit, what does Taurus need to know about what's coming towards them this week? Okay. Taurus, somebody's going to come towards you and help you out with something financially, but also get things in order if there's something financially that you're looking to do. Something in your world that needs to be taken care of, really needs to be addressed in regards to whatever it is that your conquest is right now. You know, what is it that's the most important thing to you right now, Taurus, and focus on that. The world is literally in your hands, and you've got a hold of the reins. So that's your collective message for what's coming towards you this week, is getting some of those things in order that you need to take in your connection with your friends, your family, the people that you know. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know about what's coming towards them this week? What's coming towards Gemini this week, Spirit? What do they need to know about that? Wheel of Fortune. Gemini, there's a lot going on in here coming towards you. Just life in general is, maybe it's feeling a little, maybe you're feeling a little bit blindsided in your life right now. You're not really sure which way you're going with it, but whatever it is that you are seeking, make sure that you are feeding the werewolf inside of you and not the werewolf. Ask and you shall receive. I mean, it's just that simple. Let's see what Cancer needs to know. Spirit, what does... Hey, Veronica, welcome back to the channel, sweetheart. Spirit, what... I'm just doing in all signs for all astrological signs. I like to do that on Mondays now for all y'all. Spirit, what does Cancer need to know about what's coming towards them right now? What does the astrological zodiac sign Cancer need to know about what's coming towards them this week? What's coming towards Cancer this week, Spirit, and what do they need to know about that? Okay, that was down. Spirit, what does Cancer, the astrological sign Cancer, need to know about what's coming towards them this week, Spirit? Love, so much love. Love from your friends, love from your family, just so much love, Cancer. So make sure you have your best suit on with your own breastplate of love, loving actions, loving thoughts, loving towards people. Transformative, something transformation, maybe even a new love story for you, Cancer, coming in for you. Spirit, what does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know in regards to what's coming towards Leo this week, Spirit? What does Leo need to know about that? An abundance of joy. So pick and choose your battles wisely here with this Empress and this Judgment card, Leo. Spirit, what does Virgo need to know about what's coming towards Virgo this week, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know about that right now? What does Virgo need to know about what's coming towards them this week? Interesting. So Taurus and Virgo getting the same cards. You know, the world is in your hands, Virgo. What do you want? Ask and you shall receive. Also, make sure that you're being good to yourself with your thoughts and put some things in order with those dreams that you want, because you really can have, be, and do whatever you want, Virgo. Spirit, what does Libra need to know about what's coming towards them this week? What does Libra need to know about what's coming towards them this week? Judgment? Are you having a little bit of a rough time, Libra, with your emotions and making the right choices because you're worried things are going to fall down around you? But remember, Spirit doesn't say no. The universe doesn't say no. So pick and choose your battles wisely, Libra. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know this week about what's coming towards Scorpio? What's coming towards Scorpio, Spirit? And what do we need to know about that? So that card was down. Breastplate of love and sunshine. Happiness and joy is coming for you, Scorpio, this week. It's just the next right thing for you, and you know what that is. Spirit, what does silly Sagittarius need to know about what's coming for them this week? What's coming towards Sagittarius this week, and what does Sagittarius need to know about that, Spirit? You might be feeling a little bit transformative in regards to your feelings, your emotions, but be patient with yourself in this Temperance card and in this Death card. Death doesn't always have to be the end. Death is actually the most positive card that you really can get in the deck, as it's a transformative card. And death is just as beautiful and natural as life and birth itself. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know about what's coming towards them this week? What's coming towards Capricorn this week, Spirit? What's coming towards Capricorn this week, Spirit? Judgment and strength. Capricorn, is there someone that you feel like love at first sight for? Is there someone that you want to know how they're feeling about you? You want to know how they're doing? Reach out, Spirit says. It's just going to be the next right thing. And I see your head in the clouds. I see and some serious cuddling coming for you. Might be with your kitty. It might be with your girlfriend. It might be with your boyfriend. It might be with a family member. You know, just a lot of comfort and love all the way around. So pick and choose your battles wisely, Capricorn. I feel like that's like the overall theme in regards to the all signs and what's coming towards people this week. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know right now about what's coming towards them? What's coming towards Aquarius this week, Spirit? And what does Aquarius need to know about that? The Empress again. Aquarius, take care of yourself. Okay, nurture yourself this week. Things might be feeling like they're falling apart, but they're not. All right, remember your state of mind is going to be the most important thing here. So treat it well and treat yourself well, because self-love is self-care. Okay, Aquarius. Spirit, what does Pisces need to know about what's coming towards them this week? What does Pisces need to know about what's coming towards them this week, Spirit? Getting things in order, Spirit, with your world, your life, and what it is that means the most to you. In regards to your emotions, whatever it is that you're feeling right now, it's just going to be the next right thing for you in regards to your what your battle plan is with this Emperor and getting things in order. What is it that you want? Be patient with yourself, okay? You have the Empress popping up for you as well, letting you know that a lot of abundance, love, and joy is coming in for you. And I say that because there's something transforming in your love life, Pisces. That is probably the biggest out of everybody's cards today, was all those cards for Pisces. Any hoodle noodles? I hope that helps someone out there. Stay vigilant. You read up on the chat. Hey, Metal Rain. Hey, Veronica. It's good to see you. You're in bed lying down. Oh, I can't wait to go to bed. But I got to still do some stuff for work after the live. You hate the Death card? I love the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. Hey, Jack Mac. Welcome back to the Chammy. Veronica sends my cards. I'll be back for talking to my friend John in Texas, okay? Oh, no, his wife died. I'm so sorry to hear that. Second only to the Tower. So, while they can be very spooky cards, they also can be very positive cards and very transformative as well. Went to high school together. Right on. I don't have any high school friends. I was home taught. And I finished homeschooling by the time I was 16. And then I got all involved in Berkeley School of Music, which was ridiculous. And a trap, a money pit. I'm sorry you had a bad day, sweetheart. Sending you a big hug of love, sweetheart. I kind of had that with this. I had this over the weekend, and I'm still like, Same thing, Veronica. Thanks for being here with me, Veronica. I appreciate it. I have this wonderful nephew. He's kind, he's loving, he's smart, he's a hard worker, he's a good father. And he got married 6 months ago, and they got pregnant. Now, her ex-baby daddy wants to pay for Christmas, and my nephew lost his job, and she left him because he lost his job. So it's just him and his daughter now, and it's been really rough on him this weekend. So I was just, talking to him a lot this weekend, and it kind of sent me over the edge a little bit because I'm just like, wow, I just can't believe it. I just, it's heartbreaking how shallow people can truly be. Nice pink bow, Stormy. It's actually pink hair clips because I've been trying to get ready for this photo shoot that I need to do for work. Because they're like, look, your picture's like 3 years old. We need a new one. Your old picture's crispy. Plus, I'm like 40 pounds heavier in that picture anyways, and my hair's not blue anymore. So, and I worked on this stupid photo shoot like all last week, but part of my French YouTube. But I just couldn't get it right. So I'm going to try again tonight. Because they're like, it has to be this line. They're so picky. It's ridiculous. But best to have a good photo, It's for the grief counseling call center. I do need a pink bow. I love bows. And I love the color pink because pink is the color of music. So you know how you hear about white noise, brown noise, green noise? Well, pink noise is music. So I love the color pink. But it's not my favorite color. I don't know if I have a favorite color. I just love all colors. He's acting a man-child. So's my nephew. It's like, dude, maybe God just has, a better bride for you, and this is just a bump in the road. Yeah, I do love the color blue. You're right. It's that Greek color. It's that Greek power color. That's why it's in my name. Back Rose is here. Hi, Rose. How are you, sweetheart? I think the dog just farted. Glad you guys didn't hear that. And if you did, I pardon the dog. Go get him. He's not been feeling well today. Come here, baby. You're precious. Come here, it's my puppy. It's my little Care Bear. He just woke up. He's just kind of been, just not feeling well today, I can tell. Oh, honey. You felt like your help backfired? You smelled through your phone, Jack. You're funny. Yeah, I think he's just having some digestive issues today. Yes, tomorrow is a new day. And also, Veronica, the way that you can help your brother is to keep him and keep the version of him that you want living vicariously in your mind and thoughts. Because like, if, for instance, here's an example. Ileana's a friend of Metal Rain, right? And we know about what she's going through with her drug problem and her living situation, right? And he's been trying to help her overcome all this. And so what I do is I don't think about that version. I think about her, the version I want her to be: happy, healthy, whole, drug-free. Same with my friend Travis. If I sit around and I think about him in that prison, in that penal colony, and I think about him never coming home to his family and his mom and his wife, I've got to stay in the feeling of what it felt like when Travis was here every day. I've got to stay in that feeling as if A, he's either coming home, he's on his way home now, or B, he's already home. And remember what that feeling, what that version of him feels like. So think about that version of your brother that you want, okay? And remember that version when the fucking starts to show up, okay, love? And while we can't change people, we sure can change how they show up for themselves. And in a situation, we can have that situation show up. Yeah, and that's sometimes the best thing is you're picking and choosing your battles wisely. And that's the best thing. You do what you feel is right for you. Okay? That's the best thing you can do. Because it can be exhausting, man. And you're such a sweetheart. I just hope the best for you and your loved ones. All of you, I do. I got you, honey. Don't worry. Well, thank you. Thank goodness he ate today, because he can be really picky. Yeah, no nose goblin. So usually this dog and I, all we do is this all day. For like 13 years. We're attached at the hip. I get so emo when he's not feeling well. Especially since he's a little bit older now, but he's healthy as a horse. Oh my goodness. We need to brush your teeth. What did you eat for dinner? Yeah, I've got this adorable toothbrush for him. It's this little baby banana. Yes, that's your toothbrush, baby. Yeah, we're going to brush your teeth. 2.5 teeth in there. Oh my God. What did Grandpa feed you for dinner? Hey, Grandpa feed you, silly. How is Richard doing? Oh, I'm sorry that happened, Veronica. See, I didn't have that problem with my nephew at all. I had to talk. We're from Clearwater Beach, Florida. I was born, where the West is the best and the East, as the Doors say. That was Jim Morrison's band, by the way. I don't know if you guys know who Jim Morrison is from the Doors, but he's an amazing poet and was an amazing singer and rock star. All right, see you soon, Jack Mac. Sweet dreams when you get there. And the thing about Clearwater is that Clearwater is the main headquarters for Scientology. If you don't know what Scientology is, well, pretty much Tom Cruise is their Jesus Christ, okay? And I moved out of, I begged my parents to move out of Clearwater because they tried to kidnap me when I was a kid at like a Christmas event they had at a park, like a Christmas festival thing. And what was so creepy about that is like years later, I saw this thing where children were going missing, like somewhere here on YouTube at those festivals. And I just really wanted to get away because like there was even this one time we drove by the headquarters late at night, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, my mom and I know, right? You're probably like, what were your mom and you doing out that late at night? But I did a lot of acting, musical theater and stuff like that as a kid. And I saw all these kids from the ages of like 7 to the ages of 17 scrubbing and washing the building. And we were at a stop sign, like at a red light. And I asked the kids, like, what are you guys doing? They're like, well, this is what they do to us to punish us. So when they want to punish us because we don't eat all our dinner or we don't abide by whatever they think, we should abide by, they make us wash the building. They make us wash and clean the building. And I wanted to get out of there. So I asked them if we could move to Atlanta because I had a lot of friends in the music scene here in Atlanta at that time. And in the thespian and the acting world. And plus you could get really good jobs here at that time. And my dad found a better job and we found a better place to live and life was just a lot better. Now it's like, it's gotten so crazy to think that like my nephew started work. My nephew's a dental technician, Veronica. So he went and got this job with his wife at a dental office, not thinking too much. Suddenly it's owned by Scientologists. And he even rented an apartment from them, not knowing they were Scientologists until much later. And they were actually trying to pull him and his wife into that whole Scientology circle. And I spent 3 hours on the phone with him talking about my experiences and the things that I had witnessed as a kid and why I was so uncomfortable with going back home was because of them. And he's like, but they just seem so nice. They just seem like such nice people. I'm like, because that's what they do. They make you think they're nice and they make you think they can help you and get down. Okay. Take him back to the couch. They make you think they're nice and then boom. They've torn apart your life. They've torn apart your family. They've torn apart everything. And the only reason they fired him is because he questioned, like, why am I not getting paid on Fridays and Mondays anymore? And they made up some big excuse as to why. And he was just like, that sounds like money laundering. And they fired him for having an opinion. So, oh well. But I told him, look, like, you think the Scientologists are nice, but you'd probably be safer hanging out with Satanists at this point. And he's like, oh, I've heard that before. I'm like, yeah, well, at least Satanists will respect, will have some respect for your choice of, your spiritual path. And I'm being like facetious here, but still at the same time, I've seen so many people have their lives torn apart by Scientology compared to Satanism. All right. But we've also, a lot of us have seen many, many people's lives torn apart by any kind of religion, which is why I'm more deeply spiritual than religious. So, but it was definitely an epiphany moment, an epiphany for him this weekend, what happened. But I just can't believe it. Like he does still have the job, the other job, but to think that like she left him because he lost his job and they kicked him out of the apartment. It really just breaks my heart that anybody would do that during Christmas to a family. Your boss, your job. So I just told him, like, it's probably just, God just probably has a better bride for you that's, fits you more. And you'll just have to see what happens. I told him to stop telling everybody that he's lost everything because, what you think about, you bring about. But I'm sorry that's going on with you, Veronica. It will get better. It will get better, sweetheart. And I'm not suggesting anybody go hang out with Scientologists or Satanists or anyone that has any kind of negative vibes regarding who you think your or what you feel your true path in spirituality or religion is. Oh, what, baby? What you crying for? Come here. Come here, mommy. Come here. Want to come back to my arms? What are you crying about, precious? You be nice to him. Be nice to him. It's more like opinions. Yeah, I agree. I sent you an email, by the way. And respond in email whenever you have time, not in chat. Finally got around to being able to have some time to myself to email you. Okay, cool. Opinions. What do I say about opinions? Several people with masking taped eyes. Taped so tight they don't want to see. Several people with flippy, flappy jaws. Opinionated. Several people with picky, pointy fingers who are opinionated. I hate them. That's from a song I wrote called Wicked She. But yeah. People have so many hang-ups, limiting beliefs, circumstances. I just hope I can help enough of them while I'm still here. Free their minds so they understand that the rest will follow. Good. I'm so glad you feel better, sweetheart. I know staying on the strict mental diet has helped me feel better. I mean, I have my moments. I really do. I think we all do. You know, but knowing how to accept those moments graciously helps you feel better, definitely, in the long run. Watch some comedy. Gosh, SNL came on the other night, and I'm just sitting there like, after watching WWE main event, SNL comes on, and it's the church lady. I don't know if you know who that character is, but she is the queen of SNL. And I was just so happy after all these years to see church lady back on Saturday Night Live. I was like, this is the best ever. And of course, they made fun of the senator from here in Georgia and several other people in politics, which was hilarious, and some people in sports. It was just so good to see church lady on SNL back. I hope they keep bringing her back. That's definitely my favorite SNL character. She mentioned that she has it because she's so used to living that way. It's hard for her to not to. Like it's what she knows, even though she has a place and a bed. Yeah. Oh, but you know what? That's also kind of cute. Like that makes me want to go get myself a tent. Because here's something that I did when I was little. I would always ask for a tent every Christmas because there was just something about making a fort or having a tent in a fort in the living room that was like comforting to me. Like I think that's cool that she has a tent in her living room. Like, I want one now. Yeah, it was good to see Jesse Ventura on Saturday Night. I'm so glad they brought that main event, man. That was so cool. Like I used to go to Saturday night main events with my dad in Florida when I was a kid. I grew up around all those people. Like you just go to the supermarket and see Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage shopping for produce with their kids. Randy Savage died at Largo Medical when my sister-in-law was the head nurse there. Sad. They tried their best to save his life. Been some very strange things in her life in regards to being a head nurse at hospitals. Well, it's not great to see WWE in general. It was pretty cool main event. I do love Rhea Ripley. She's she aligns with my gothic aesthetics. She made me want to work out hard the next day. Get my Greek statue in shape. But I'm working on it every day. I only have like 40 more pounds to lose. Although the doctor's like, I don't know where, but I definitely want to have a certain body fat percentage for my overall health. And I've been working on that for a long time. But I will not do that Ozempic shit. Hell no. My doctor tried to talk me into it. Excuse me. I'm like, no. I'm like, I have an aunt with diabetes. She's struggling to get insulin. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to be doing that to people who need insulin. And it just freaks me out. Like, I just want to, I just want to go about it in a natural and healthy way without anything that's synthetic. That's for sure. God, there's this adorable pineapple bicycle that I won at Walmart. I know Walmart, all the places, which I hate the most. But it's been there for like 2 years. Nobody bought it. And I'm like, man, I really want that bike, but it's still $150. It's so cute. It has a little like pineapple basket and then a little pineapple like drinky cup. It's so cute. I love it. It's very big. That's why you stopped hormonal birth control. Yeah. That's why I stopped hormonal weight loss. I was 120 pounds to 280. So I literally went from size 0 to size what the fuck. And the doctors thought it was like hypothyroidism, but it wasn't. It was an emotional eating disorder. So the doctor was like, well, this is kind of an emergency. We need to get you from 280 to at least 235 as quickly as possible, because it was starting to affect me to the point where I've always been a real strong girl, real athletic girl. I mean, I was like professional dancer. I was like, doing, I was training for the Olympics because I wanted to be an Olympic swimmer at one point. I know, hilarious, right? And the doctor's like, you've always been healthy. I've always had the same doctor for the last 20 years. And he's like, we have to get this weight off you quick, or you're going to have a heart attack, because your little frame of a petite frame is you're only 5'4", you can't be this heavy. So he put me on HCG, which is human pregnancy hormone. And man, I went from 280 to 235 quick. Then it was just easy to lose the weight. So then I went from 235 to 165. And HCG is supposed to cure obesity. So I was like, let's test this. I'm going to eat anything and everything I can for as long as I can to see how long it takes me to gain that 25 pounds back from 165. It took me 2 years. It took me 2 years. And I would have to say, yeah, it's definitely something that if you're having an emergency and health-wise, I would say, yeah, just do 1 round of HCG and you're going to feel a lot better. But now I'm doing something different where instead of 90 carbs a day, it's 50 carbs a day. But I've cut that in half down to 25, because I'm not really a big carb eater. If I'm going to eat carbs, though, it's going to be plants. It's I really love produce, fresh fruit, whole foods. I'm not really big on beef or chicken or turkey. I mean, I'll cook it for my family, but I'd rather just eat plants and fish. And pizza. Pizza is my favorite. Sarah has Depot shot. Oh my God. There's a huge lawsuit out right now about Depo-Provera, My mom was on Depo-Provera, and I wonder if that's what gave her cancer too. Why is my baby whining? Come here, Rooney. Come here, baby. Come here. What's going on? What's going on? All right, I have a whole bunch of paints out because I've been working on a painting. Hey, Molly. Onesie's being a big baby today. I think he's just had kind of an upset stomach. Dad's been kind of overfeeding them. What's a carnitas? Camitas. I don't know if I'm saying that right or seeing it right. Molly, how was dinner? What'd you have to eat? I love tacos. Especially Doritos Locos Taco Supremes. So good. You had hot pot. I've never had hot pot. What is hot pot again? She died of drug overdose, so the depot shot will never know. Okay. Oh, there's nothing wrong with a couple or friends emailing each other back and forth. I did it all the time. I've done it all the time with friends all my life. That's mostly how I've talked to friends that I've stayed in touch with over the years was email, because that was just easier for them. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it, Molly. So what? She thinks it's weird. Everyone has their own quirks, you know. Carnitas the shredded pork. Yeah, I don't eat pork. But I cook it well, okay? I cook a mean pork chop, I promise you. Hey, Pammy Bear. Hey, old Pammy Bear. How are you, sweetheart? I got puppy Rooney with me tonight in my arms. He's not been feeling well today, but feeling definitely much better than he was earlier this morning. I think Grandpire's just feeding him a little bit too much. It's not pork. I know it's not pork chop. I know that. I'm Southern, so I cook or mean anything, even if I won't eat it. How's your day been, Pam? Good to see you, babe. I know Christmas is just next week. I'm going to spend some time tonight uploading my Christmas single. Oh, sweetheart. Well, I just, that's interesting that you said that, Pammy, because I just did the all signs for what's coming towards all the signs this week, and your cards were kind of like, yikes. So just keep your chin up. Even if everything feels like it's falling down around you, it's not. Okay? Spirit has your back. And we all love you here. You're not alone. So my sister and her husband came to visit in August. It was like the first time we'd seen each other in a couple of years. And I asked her what she wanted to eat for dinner. She's like, I love steak. She's like, I know how you feel about cows, but I just love it. So I surprised her with a beef bourguignon. And I did the beef bourguignon in the crock pot instead of like traditionally how Julia Childs does it. They loved it. And it was so much fun to learn how to make it and just do something like that for my sister, because I will cook, even though I'm recovering vegan. Was not a vegan my whole life. I was mostly vegetarian, and I will cook meat for loved ones. for dinner, special occasions especially. But what do you guys cook for Christmas? I usually do lasagna. Okay. Well, why were you not able to process my payment for my health insurance, but you took my money? Guess I'll have to call them tomorrow. Punks. I hate it how in Georgia, if you're 1 day late with your health insurance, they cancel it. Please make a new payment as soon as possible. As a reminder, premium payments. Oh, okay. So they just couldn't process it? That seems fake. I'll just call someone in the morning and deal with it. Budget. They do suck big weenies. Like, so I've been disabled for 5 years because of the car accident. And I've been fighting with them to get my disability so I can get my health insurance, so I can get better. Hopefully soon. Oh, God, I love tamales. That's my weakness. That is my weakness, Metal Rain, is hot tamales. Might do ham, but not buying it. Okay. I like the Wheel of Fortune card. Yeah. You're going to make garlic mashed potatoes in Denver. Oh, yeah, you're going to go to Denver for Christmas. That's why. That's why. That's right. So I'll do lasagna alla Genovese, which is like my grandmother's recipe. Well, actually, it's my grandfather's recipe, but she was the one that made it. I'll do cannoli, Greek salad. I'll make peach tres leches. I'll make tiramisu, ambrosia. And I like to go and get those cotton candy grapes during the summer, put them in the freezer for Christmas, and make the ambrosia with the frozen cotton candy grapes, because it's difficult to find Thompson grapes in a can for the ambrosia. But I just love doing the Italian dinner for Christmas. It's just what we always did. It's just tradition. Whereas with Thanksgiving, it's usually a drunken turkey. Stuff the turkey with some apples and oranges and cover it in cumin and garlic and butter and herbs and pour a beer on top of that bitch and pop her in the oven. It's excellent, actually. I'll be real honest. I remember Christmases with a drunken turkey. I mean, Thanksgiving. What you doing, Ninja? Yeah, I love hot tamales. That's my weakness. It's my kryptonite. Yeah, I love them. I'm going to go get the spirit box. We'll do spirit box a little bit before I get offline, because I got to jump offline because I'm all ready to do my photo shoot for my job. So, which is just, I've tried all week to get the new photo for the grief counseling call center. And it's just been like one thing after another. Either the picture's too grainy or they're like not enough light. They're so picky. It's ridiculous. So I'm hoping that tonight I get the right shot and they can update it after 3 years. And I got to finish up some editing with the video I'm making for YouTube before I go to bed. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put this baby on the couch and go get the, gosh, I hope the batteries are charged. Let's see. Molly, are you still there? You can do your reading as well tonight. Whether you want it online or privately, let me know if you're still there, babe. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put Rooney on the couch and get the stuff for the spirit box. Actually, we'll just go ahead and get the spirit box on while, I mean the REM pod on while I'm here. If there's any good spirits that would like to come and let us know that you're here. Everybody's in chat and would like to hang out with you. I'm back. I've never watched Stranger Things. I don't think I will either. Although my friend said that it's was creeping her out one night so bad she watched it with her son. She said that she had nightmares after watching it with him. I can't post the link, but I recommend it. Well, send me the link in a text message and I'll put it in chat, sweetheart. I just don't allow people to post links because I want to keep y'all safe from bad links and people doxing you guys. And what's doxing? Well, someone can send you a link and wait, that's the wrong one. And you click on it, you think it looks official, it's not, and then they can find out all kinds of stuff about you. A friend of mine showed me how easy it is to do, and it was kind of scary, and I was like, I don't like this at all. So it's probably only going off because I moved that. So I got something to tell you about Haunting of Hill House real quick when I get this on. So you know the house that inspired that house on Haunting Hill is in Virginia, and the couch that I have, Metal Rain. I don't know if you've ever seen my pre-Civil War red velvet couch. I've used it several times on the lives before. That couch used to sit in that house. And there's been several generals from both sides, the Yankees and the Rebels, that took a nap on that couch. I've got the whole history. It's so haunted, but I love my couch. It's the best $20 I ever spent on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, of course I gave the family some gas money to bring it over, but she had to get rid of it because her sister was dying and there was no room for it. And her sister smoked a cigar on it, so there's like a big, like, quarter-sized hole burned into it. But I just put something pretty over it, and it looks great. I'm just waiting for Jack to recover it for me. Okay, let's turn the spirit box on. I'm using the good speaker instead of this crazy speaker, which blew our ears out yesterday. Oh, I gotta plug it in. Nice blanket. Yeah, House on Haunting Hill is pretty scary. I couldn't sleep the night after I watched that the first time either. Oops, I don't want to knock that stuff over. Oh, I guess it's already on. Okay. If there's any good spirits hanging around that want to chat with us tonight, please let us know your name and what you'd like to be what you would like to be called. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch anyone in the chat. Don't touch the dogs. Don't touch anyone in the house. Only touch yourself, spirit, and the REM pod. I didn't get scared. It's like Goonies meets Monster Squad. I know. Oh, I love the Monster Squad. I just love that. I love that movie. Hey, Veronica, let's do your reading, babe. Thank you so much for your donation. I really do appreciate that. Okay, here's the link. Let me get the link from Molly and put it in chat. Be right back. I locked the puppy behind the baby gate. Okay, she's free. Okay, there's the link to the blanket that Molly wanted to share in chat. Okay. Can I ask how would my person feel if I asked to live with them? Okay. Spirit, how would her person... Ooh. Spirit, how would Veronica's person feel about her asking to move in with them, to live with them? What does she need to know about that right now? Gypsy, I don't have any cookies for you, baby. Come here, mommy. Oops. Cookie cover right there, but Mama also don't have cookies. I gotta get them some cookies in here. I'm gonna go to the market tomorrow with Dad, Frank and Dad, and get them babies some cookies. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know about her person and asking them to live with them? How would they feel? Yeah, it's always good to ask someone you trust. Sure. So you got the Emperor and the reversed Hanged Man. Spirit says the way that they would feel is they would definitely want to help take care of you financially. They do generously care for your well-being, Veronica. And the Hanged Man is saying that they would be willing to make the sacrifices, to at least think about the sacrifices they might have to make in their life to help you overcome this and help you have a stable foundation of living that's, where things are in order in this Emperor card. What other questions do you have, sweetheart? We've got 8 more minutes. I would love to see cast 2 cards. I'm going to put your reading on pause until you say something, Veronica. Oh, let me check what the card is on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what it is. So it's the Fool. This would really open up their ideas to many things in their life that they've been thinking about doing and changing about their life in this Fool card. It would open their mind to some kind of new adventure that they feel they might be up to. So. Spirit, does he see himself in her with their upbringings? Oh, this music sounds so beautiful. Does Veronica's person spirit see himself in Veronica with their upbringings? What does she need to know about that? Oh, but there was a card that flipped over. 1 second. Yes. Yes, in the Chariot, and with the sun being the energy behind the reading on the bottom of the deck, it's stating that very much yes in this Chariot card. And that makes them happy that you guys have that in common. He's the puppy crying every night this time of night. She's like, oh. What other questions do you have, Veronica? What else would you like to know, dear? You know what you means for me as much as he's on pause for me. I trust him now. Good. Good. That's good to know. And that's important. You know, that's why I live with my dad, and I live with my roommate who's been friends with me since we were kids, because I trust them. You know, I know my roommate would never do anything to hurt my dad, and he would never do anything to hurt me. And he feels safe and stable here too, until he can get up off the ground with some things that set him back during COVID. His mother is dying of cancer right now, and she's got stage 4 lung cancer, but she's doing great despite the diagnosis. They said she had a few weeks to live. We believe that nobody has an expiration date when it comes to life. So, and she's doing really well. Responding really well to chemo and radiation right now. So, can I ask so far what his sexual energy is for me so far? Sure. Can't hold it in. Let me get the sexual magical tarot, because those cards are so much more deeper than some of these regular, just plain old tarot decks. And then we'll let the cards tell the stories and about that. And then I'm going to go get the baby because she's just freaking out. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know in regards to her person's sexual energies for her so far? What does she need to know about that? Sex is natural. Sex is fun. Not everybody does it, but everybody should. Is that the lyrics? I don't know. But I really like that song. Remember you said in a past reading he had a heart on. Yep. And despite the distance. And that's because you got the tarot and the Lovers card. So, not the tarot, Jesus. You got the Tower and the Lovers card, which sometimes people are really scared of that Tower card. They think that's about things falling out of place, things, horrible Tower moments. But the Tower can also be a phallic symbol. And when you get that Lovers card behind it, and you get those loving, yummy cards around that Tower, it's definitely explaining that to you that somebody has the heart on for you, so to speak. Okay, sweetheart, I'll do yours, Molly, after hers. Just put your questions in chat unless you want me to just ride with, what you need to know about you and your specific person, Molly. So, Spirit, what does Veronica need to know about his sexual energies for her and towards her? What does she need to know about that right now? Well, this card sure does say a lot. So trust. This is showing that this person just trusts you, and they would trust you completely. with their fantasies, with their ideals regarding sex, with in regards to sexual energies towards you. This person just wants to hold you, even if you guys don't make love. They just want to be close to you. They feel that trust with you, and that makes them feel even more comfortable sexually with you. The cards do really say it all. Spirit's like, he is going to have to make a choice, because while he is on the outside looking in, he's looking at you, kid. All right. And then you have this card of awareness. This is how he sees you. This is how he feels about you. This is what he loves about you. You're classy but sassy. You're beautiful to him. And you've got this other card called Moving On. I really feel like this is also saying they would like to move on into something like that with you. They definitely have very sensual feelings for you. They would love to kiss your shoulder, hold you in their arms, and make you feel like a woman. And you are their conquest. Like I said, even though he may be on the outside looking in, he is, when you're thinking of him, he's thinking of you. Good. You deserve to feel good. Giddy. Let's go ahead and get a couple of direct messages from Spirit for you on some advice with everything going on in your life from the Liminal Space deck. Spirit, what does do you have any direct messages for Veronica from the Liminal Space deck today, Spirit? And what kind of messages do you have for her during this time? Okay. So people, you might be feeling like, your strings are being pulled, that other people are maybe playing God with your feelings and emotions, but Spirit says, really, you're really the one pulling the strings here in your life. Don't let anybody make you feel like a puppet when you are the puppet master of your love story and your life story. God is within you, and you are God. And let your edges be liquid. Anything that doesn't serve you, just let it roll off your back. Like I said, I always tell everyone, the number one thing to practice during that strict mental diet, no reacting to what you don't like, and reacting even less to what you do right now. Okay. Spell it out. What is it that Veronica needs? What is it that Veronica wants? You've been spelling it out for a long time. But keep letting people know what you need and what you want that's important to you, and trust the process. Even though it kind of feels like life right now is IKEA directions to building a desk. Yeah, it pretty much is most of the time. Spirit saying trust the process. Okay. And keep staying on your pedestal. No putting anyone on that pedestal of yours. Okay. It's your throne. You are the majestic ass queen of your reality and nobody else. So just trust the process. Let go. Take a deep breath. And just know that what you desire is already yours. It's already in your hands. Trust. That was the first card in regards to his sensual feelings towards you. Like he feels he could feel trustful and safe in your arms. Yes, Spirit is guiding you. What do cards see happening when I go back in March? Okay. I can do that, Molly. Let me see. Where are those actual tarot cards? Oh, there they are. Spirit, real quick before we finish up Veronica's reading, what's coming towards Veronica and her person? What's coming towards Veronica and her person in the not too distant future? Children are affecting your love life. Is being affected by children. very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this could either mean that what's affecting the love life between you and him and what's coming towards you is he might even tell you that he wants to have children, but the person he's with does not want to have children right now. So he's thinking of finding someone that does. Or it could be also saying, I mean, I could be totally wrong about that. I mean, we're all psychic, but, you know, it's just about how we use our intuition. But the first thing I thought of with this card is there's people around him acting like children. Okay. And that might still be something that's affecting your love lives. So, you know, what is it that what is the story that serves you, and stick to it by living in the end? And now, what does living in the end mean? It doesn't mean the end of the life or the end of the love story. It's the situation you want with your person. So you're already living together. He's the best lover you've ever had. You're the best lover he's ever had. You're dedicated to each other. And you care about each other. So decide what you want now so it can come to you very soon. All right. Oh my God, it's 111. And then retreat. What's coming towards you guys? I think you guys in this card is letting you know that this person wants to spend more time with you. So it says on the card, it's time to, you know, to disconnect from the world. You've been disconnecting from him. So he feels it. But soon, in the not too distant future, you both will retreat together into some kind of comfortable situation. I feel like that's what's coming towards you guys. Or at least you guys have been thinking about it. All right? So keep me updated. Okay, I'm here for you. And Molly, we got your cards. Let me get up. I lost the book. I lost the book to these cards. And they've got my spirit has the ghosts have my book to this deck. And they're holding my Golden Girls deck for ransom, I'm pretty sure, somewhere. I looked everywhere for them. I went to sleep with them in the bed one night, in the human dog bed, and I've never found them again. So let me get up the website, Molly, for these cards, because I need to go back and reference and stuff like that, because I'm still learning them. Oh, God, the spirit box is giving me such a horrible headache. I'm turning it off. So I still have a lot of work to do before I go to bed. Probably also have a little bit of a headache because I haven't really eaten much today. I don't want that one. God, the lights are so bright. My dark eyes are fried. I'm going to turn some lights down, y'all. I can't stand it. Okay, much better. I can live with that. I'll turn down that little bit too. All right, Pam. Sweet dreams, honey. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us and holding space for us. We're holding space for you too, okay? Damn ghost. I know, right, Molly? Always stealing my shit, I know. Ugh, that damn portal's in the house. Ugh. All right, let's get into your reading, babe. Let's see what you need to know. Ooh. You already got several cards out here. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Spirit, what does Molly need to know about what is coming towards her in regards to her specific person in March and now and in the not too distant future, especially March, she wants to know. Or, what does she just need to know, about them? Okay, let me get these cards sorted. A dance. Getting closer. Him wondering if you have any other partners and if he could watch. He wonders what you look like naked. He definitely would love to have sex with you. Or something carnal like that. He also may wonder if you would enjoy food and wow, dude, like you're just all over the place here. This is a lot, Molly. This is a lot. Even though he feels like he's the one that's doing the taming, it's really you're the one that's in control. I know that might sound a little scary, but I'm just going to put all these cards in a pile now in my hand and go one after another. Not sure I'm watching. Well, you never know. You never know what's going on in someone's head. Okay. All right. So the first card is 8 of Cups. What this card means historically, like if you were to look at a Rider's Waite deck, is it's about a change. It's about turning your back on things that don't serve you, okay, for the things that do, and making a great change. But when it comes to the 8 of Cups in this particular deck, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more about a dance of love, a dance of ecstasy, a little bit more about the pursuit of that change. Now, let me see what the old-fashioned book says, because I really don't read the books, but I want you to know what it's about. So, 8 of Cups. Yeah, this makes sense. Insecurity. The mysteries of the thistle bundle. Despite his reserve, you must endeavor to get to know your partner's personality. Under the thorns, you'll find the proper choice, a person who's honest and sincere. See, there's this dance of mystery between you both, because you both have insecurities, whether you believe it or not, even though he's a dom and you're a sub. Hold on. Here we go. You can see the card here like this. There is this back and forth forth dance between you both regarding your insecurities, regarding some of the things that your wants and your needs. Like he's, you know, so you guys are in this dance right now, working out those insecurities. You know, he's probably trying some things that he's never tried before, but he wants to stay in control of that dance. So just let him. Yeah. So let's see what the next card is. The next card is your King of Wands. Traditionally, this guy is all about control. Like he's just a big daddy teddy bear. Okay. If he could cuddle with you all day long, he would. Even if you guys didn't have sex, you just held each other in each other's arms. Okay. He is very comfortable with you. He might even wonder, does she want kids? Because he wants kids, whether he's told you this or not. Somewhere in his life, he's wanted kids, but it's like maybe he just hasn't found, you know, the right sub. Let me go ahead and look at now what the actual book says, but that's like my intuition there in regards to him. Taking a close embrace, the mysteries of the 9-knot bracelet commitment is essential. The conquest is a result of serene willpower and mutual perseverance to offer yourself to each other. Very interesting. Very sweet. Now here's the card where I was saying he's wondering if you have any lovers or if you're alone. Like this is the Hermit. And wondering if you have any lovers, and if you can watch. Doesn't necessarily want to date your lovers or anyone that you might be having something with. But now let's see. Let's compare it to what the. Also, the Hermit is very. The Hermit is very much a card about soul searching. It's like he's searching within himself to see is like, you know, maybe things that he maybe has not thought of before. You know, he knows that you love sex. Let's see. Yeah, he's psychic. His psychic ability to figure out if you are sexually active with somebody else is like blocked. It's suppressed. So he has a little bit of refusal in regards to things like that. He's trying to slow down a little bit to take into consideration that, you know, maybe there is somebody else, which might even make him a little bit jealous and makes him a little bit, you know, in the light of refusing to maybe express that because he's also feeling a little bit, you know, insecure about it. You're a Virgo, August 23rd, and he's a Libra, right? Then we've got the Six of Pentacles. And this card can be about the hard work that goes into, you know, building up a foundation of love and trust. You see the apples on the bottom of the card. This card is really about, you know, an apple a day, you know, love will stay. It's telling you literally keep nurturing him in the way that you're nurturing. He will continue to nurture you as well. He doesn't like too much to be on the outside looking in. People have really made him feel that way, whereas you made him feel more invited in than others may have in the past. Six of Pentacles. Let's see what the book says. This is interesting. I'm learning. There are love stories from the past. And so he doesn't want to date anyone from your love stories from the past. excuse me, or future. Like, he can tell also that you're bored with those old love stories. Today there's just one love, and it shouldn't be overlooked. Like, he wants you to be his only one. How do you feel about them apples? Oh, that's so sweet. I'm gonna cry. It's okay. You can be graphic. We're all adults. Yeah, Leo. That's right. Well, yeah, you're a Leo, Virgo cusp. Yeah. But you're more Leo for sure. I mean, Nikki's a Leo through and through. And she's been my best friend my whole life. What would I do without you Leos and you Virgos? I would be lost. Still Scorpio. Good. He admitted that there's a connection between you guys. Very nice. Very nice. And the connection is sometimes more important than the chemistry, because you can build off of chemistry when you have a special connection. The other way around can be very, very difficult, because you'll have all this blistering chemistry with somebody and then it just fizzles out and you don't have a connection. And the next thing you know, you didn't get any vasopressin rolling, and so it fizzles out. Let's see what the next card is. The Star card. Yeah, there's very something special in his heart for you in the Star card. Like, he feels magnetized. Like, once again, remember what I said about, even though he's the dom and you're the sub, he still feels like you're the one in control. He wants to know what your limits are. Definitely in the Star card, no matter how near or far. So attractions. He is attracted to you. I'm attracted to you as your friend. I mean, not like physically. I mean, I still think you're a beautiful woman, but not like physically. I'm not attracted to you like that. But attraction, my attraction for you is that you're spontaneous, you're adventurous, you're fun, you're funny. Like, this is why we're friends, and I can be adventurous with you and impulsive with you and just, have a lot of fun. That's what I love about you. And I wouldn't doubt that that's what he loves about you as well. Like, even though it's like almost in our friendship, you're the dom and I'm the sub. But in this case, it's like attraction, the union's mystique, a non-obligatory deed intended at attracting, gives peace and relieves the soul of spitefulness. It is merely a romantic invitation to love. The rest will happen on its own. Yeah. Okay. That's so funny. Negotiations. And he's a Libra, and so is Travis. Don't they have like the same birthday? Libras are such good negotiators. Okay, so we've got that heart on card. You've got the Tower and you've got the Eight of Wands. So he quickly wants to solidify, do you want to eat some grapes and hang out in bed? He does want to have this experience with you, but he does not want to share it with anyone. He only wants to share it with you. Let's see what the Tower and the Eight of Wands say over here. Yes, he feels like he would be betraying you if he shared what he has with you with anyone else, and he wants you to feel the same way. He does worry about you guys breaking up, but these are just his insecurity, and he will do what he can to defend and protect anything against a threat regarding you guys. So interesting. Very deep. See how these cards are like different than regular tarot? Eight of Wands. That's why they're so expensive. Let's see. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Let's see what Eight of Wands says, babe. It's so interesting, like using my intuition and then going back and like reading Yeah, amusement, the swallows, mysteries, pleasure in and of itself is the essence of spring. Enjoying sexuality as a hobby gives you some room to breathe. Man, I know if I had the right partner, sex would be my hobby 3 times a day. Morning, noon, and night. I'm kidding. Maybe I'm not kidding. Molly, you're making me blush. Stop it. Your readings make me blush. If I could have jumped in last year if I would have, I respect boundaries. Yeah, me too. So that's sweet. Let's see. Oh, he wants to motorboat you. A good old motorboating. It's my favorite. That's so funny. I love this card. I think this might be my favorite card, the Queen of Cups. He feels very sensitive about the motorboating. But he respects boundaries, so he's not just going to motorboat you without your permission. He might even wonder in this Ten of Swords. Now, Ten of Swords can be a very sad card. Okay, it can mean the end of things, the breakup of things. But in this deck, it's completely different. It is not about breaking up. It is not about endings. It is not about sorrows. You see her there with her sword. Okay, you see there pleasuring herself. You see her there giving herself self-love. Okay. And I feel like in this card, it's also letting you know that he might even want to watch that. Like, how do you pleasure yourself? What do you do when you are pleasuring yourself and giving yourself self-love? He has some really dirty thoughts. Let's go and see what the book says. I'm blushing. Taming the Frog's Magic, a story about the magic of frogs. Wait, that's not the right one. Hold on. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. Oh, wow. Okay, here it is. Yeah. Okay, the Black Orchid's magic. Love is composed of power. True love is capable of pushing beyond the limits of strength. There are various types of strength. Wait, no, that's the King and the Queen. Sorry, babe. 1 second. Okay, here's the right one. I apologize. Squeezing. See how she's squeezing her boobie? Even pain has the potential to be transformed into power. You should not avoid emotions, but rather use them to discover the true substance of your desires. So I really feel like he's looking forward to getting in that dungeon with you and figuring out what your pain is so that he can turn it into pleasure. That's what that Ten of Swords is about. That's so romantic. There we go. Sorry about getting the wrong card. The website sucks. I'll have to redo that maybe I'll do that on my website and make that page available to people so they can read it properly. I've been told I'm a power bottom, so I'm getting me a scene space. Oh, it will be interesting, yeah. He said he's a bidder, and I'm just like, oh. He's a biter. Oh, a biter. God. All right, let's see what the next card is. What is this card? So we've got the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, he's had some heartbreak in his love life he worries about, but he also knows in the Strength card that that's under control. Like, he knows you're not going to love him and leave him or use him. Okay? Even though, once again, he's the dom and you're the sub, you're very much in control over this wild beast. Okay? That has come up so much in this reading. It's incredible. Oh, I want to see the checklist for funsies. Yes, send it to me, please. Okay, now here's the last 2 cards. During your time away, he's mastering himself in this Emperor card. Physically, emotionally, he might be getting a little bit more fit. He might be, getting himself a little bit more fit sexually, mentally. He's got that sword in his hand, which is about that mental wealth. And then, of course, we've got this beautiful Four of Pentacles. You know, he's worried about you feeling like Four of Pentacles, like what's next? He's worried about you getting bored. He's worried about you, you know, because you guys aren't having, you know, sexual relationships right now. And let's go ahead and get into what the actual website is saying. Because all he wants to do is please you. He does not want to make you unhappy, okay? Let's see what this Four of Pentacles is saying here, babe. What a beautiful reading. That was so much fun. And I even blushed. Enjoyment. So he wants you to enjoy. He wants you to have enjoyment. The fan's mystique pleasure is like burning coals. It doesn't burn you, but it burns. He really wants you both to enjoy this. He feels like he could really enjoy this as well. Let's see what the card on the bottom of the deck is and get you an oracle. Sexual magical oracle. Yeah, and he might even feel a little bit shy and embarrassed about his feelings, but he'll never tell you in that Five of Swords because he's afraid it'll be conflictive. You know, because he's got to be in his dom energy all the time. Spirit, can we get a sexual magical oracle card for Molly and her specific person? He knows I'm bored. Yeah, he knows I'm not bored. I'm just willing to wait. Yeah. That's so good to hear you say, Molly, after all these years of impulsive Tinder dates and ridiculous Match.com shit that you've been going through. I mean, you deserve so much better than those creeps. I'm glad that you met him on your own ground in a place where you feel comfortable. Really in a place you've always felt comfortable. Spirit, any messages from the Oracle deck for Molly tonight? Oh my God, you got the trust card too. So he feels like he's built some serious trust up with you. Yeah, and you keep that joy, okay? You know, that's what it's all about. Is living in that end. So what is that end? You know, you are in the dungeon with your dom, and you know, you live happily ever after. And building that trust. That's where you guys are. Building that trust. He trusts you. Hi, Frank and Dad. You okay?
I just woke up.
Okay.
How are you?
Yep, I just woke up too. The tarot card reading woke me up.
Night.
Good night.
You gonna stay all night long?
I promise I won't stay up all night long.
Lay your picture?
No, I haven't done the picture yet, but I'm falling apart as each minute goes by, so. He got upset with you last week? Why? I don't know if you told me or not. So many things have happened. I don't know. Oh, pardon me. First time he openly admitted I'd done so. It's okay. It's important to be able to tell your friends, man, woman, you know, partner, friend, family, if they've disappointed you or you're disappointed in them, so you guys can make it right. So many people have a hard time communicating these things in life when it should just be so easy. I understand. Oh yeah, about the scar. That's right. About the ankle. Yeah. Yeah, at least you do know why he's upset with you. Take care of yourself, honey, even though it wasn't your fault, but still take care of it. What a nightmare it's been with that. You know, and being a wound care nurse, my God, it really freaked me out when you sent me that picture. I'm glad it looks way better. Good. Good. So I'll go ahead and do the free collective message, and then I'll come back after the live. I'll put the timestamp in the comments. You can leave a comment if you want. I'll make sure to do a timestamp for the all signs, a timestamp for your reading and Veronica's reading, as well as the free collective message at the end, so y'all can come back and see where these readings are tomorrow or later, whenever, so you won't have to skim through the whole live, because we've been here for 2 hours, and I got to get off this live because I pooped. I worked all day and it's been super slow, and I got to get this reading done. So my dad picked this Camilla for me when we were going on a walk today. It smells just like that candy fireballs or whatever. And then my neighbor has a beautiful lavender plant in her yard that's in full bloom, so we got some of that and brought it home. I found a beautiful little acorn. Good night, everyone. Love and light bright. Let's see, Spirit, what's the free collective message for today? What do we need to know right now, about right now, and the not too distant future for tomorrow? Do you have any messages for us tonight, Spirit? Ooh. Yeah, aggressively hydrate, y'all. Okay, keep drinking that water. In fact, I'm going to go get me a nice big glass of ice water right now. I feel dehydrated after all this. And until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. So be good to yourself with your thoughts tonight in bed. If there's someone you love or care about, just imagine their arms around you. If there's a situation that's bothering you, imagine that it's been taken care of. Okay, and just be good to yourself with your thoughts. It's kind of a creepy time of year. I feel like it's more scary this time of year than it is during Halloween. And Friday's a big day for me, so I've got to get it together. I got to get this photo shoot done and get this video finished and edited for YouTube. And then I can just spend the whole week cleaning house and working and getting ready for Friday. I don't know that I'll be here on Thursday night, but I'll try to come by on Thursday because I got to go to bed really early because I got to get to the hospital at 7 o'clock in the morning. Do I want to watch Hazbin Hotel? If I watch Hazbin Hotel. Oh, yes. Let's watch Hazbin Hotel. Fuck it. I can spend 15 minutes watching Hazbin Hotel with you. Yeah, let's take a break. I'll make something to eat and fucking watch Hazbin Hotel. It'll be awesome. Part of my French YouTube. Good night. Love and light bright. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Sending you all a big virtual hug of love and trust. And I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Get to yourself with your thoughts. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Kalanikta. Music is sacred.